Hey guys, welcome to the selfie edition of Cosplay Corner with Blaine. I'm finishing up my Poison Ivy outfit today. It's Poison Ivy from Arkham Asylum as a guy, so crossplay. Let's show you what I've got going. And we're done! This is it. No, actually, this is just a warning. If you buy vines, be careful not to get them tangled. So, for the base of my sort of loinclothy area, I'm making these leaves. I used green craft foam, and I cut them into leaf shapes and used hot glue to create the veins. Now, what's important here is that not only did I double up on the foam, as you can see, the glued layers, but I also have glued craft wire to the back. It's not particularly pretty as of now, but the craft wire will allow me to get some bend to it. You can see there's like a curvature here, and that is what's going to cup my behind. I'm going to put some acrylic paint and spray paint over the top of the veins so that it looks more like a leaf. Let me get that done and show you what it looks like. This is the front bit. I've painted it. There's darker green on the inside of leaves, and then there tends to be some lighter colors and highlights in there. And then I put a little bit of almost a black wash really close to the veins in the leaf. I've glued more craft wire to this. This craft wire is going to be my belt. So I'll show you what it looks like. On top of my pink underwear, really sexy, you can see that the craft wire allows me to sort of bend it around my junk. And from far away, it really does look like leaves. I'm going to be wearing green underwear. It'll be a thong. But everything will be covered. So here are the two pieces. This is the front, this is the back. I've got this long wire to go around my waist, and I've left it unclipped, or I've clipped a space here so that I can twist this to my waist size, like a belt. And then importantly, I've got this extra wire hanging over the top of the back so that I can bend that extra wire over the belt portion, as opposed to gluing it on both sides, in which case it would break when I try and undo it. This way I can take it apart and put it back together again. It's easier. So a quick safety advisory. Sometimes while using hot glue, you'll have to hold down the wire to the foam before the glue dries. The hot glue is really, really hot, and the wire is made of metal. So if you touch the wire too close to the hot glue, expect to burn the crap out of your hands. If you do so, remember, it's okay to curse. I do it like a sailor. It sucks, so just be careful. And now, because I'm amazing, I'm going to show you the difference between spray painting and painting with acrylic. This is acrylic paint, and over the top of it, I've put Plasti-Dip. I did not seal this foam, meaning that I just put paint directly on the foam. There was nothing in between the paint and the foam. I also did not seal this foam, but I only spray painted this. It doesn't look bad. It also doesn't look as good, but it's effective, and if you want to make a lot really quickly, I think spray painting is the way to go. This is two separate colors that I've spray painted, a lighter green and a darker green, Hunter and Forest. This is two separate colors that I've painted with some white interspersed for some highlights. Ooh, shouldn't do that. You can see both. One of the beauties of using spray paint is that you can use it for a lot of different things. I also took a really old pair of my sneakers, and I'm spray painting them green. And then I'm gonna glue some leaves on top of them. I bought a bunch of vines. I'll show you the vines in a second that are going around my body. And I'm just gonna pull some of the leaves off of that and hot glue them on here. A quick note, if your hot glue gun is anything like mine and has a direct connection to the fires of hell, expect to burn right through cheap pieces of plastic like this. Which is why I've begun gluing on individual leaves as opposed to the vines themselves. It may not look fantastic from close up, but from farther away, I think the effect will be successful. So here's the full effect. I think it's one of those situations where more is more. If you're like me and you spend too much time in your basement spray painting costumes, you may start to get a headache. If that's the case, take it like a woman! See what I did there? Because women are strong too. Also, just make sure you do it in a ventilated area. Come upstairs, get water, you know, things like that. So the final effect is something like this with makeup. Make sure you get right around the eyes, slick back the hair. I bought the shirt, and I used the vines elsewhere. all the way down to the legs.